some data which I borrowed from the Ikigai newsletter. So they speak about India's large emerging market underperformance and what that typically does in the when such instances have happened. So Pankaj Tibrewal points out that MSCI India Index has underperformed MSCI EM by 18% since mid-April 2025 and almost by 25% in the last 1 year. North Asian markets like Korea and Taiwan have actually seen strong performance in USD terms. Korea is up 34%, Taiwan up 44%. This underperformance by India is the highest in the last 15 years on a TTM basis. Following such a period of underperformance, which is 15 to 20%, MSCI India tends to bounce back and bounce back very, very strongly. Now, whether this happens today, in the next 1 month, in the next 6 months, anybody's guess, right? Because we could stay sideways for a long period of time, but remains to be seen.
You spoke with Victor van der Linden yesterday, right? And
Harold.
Harold van der Linden yesterday. I was listening to that conversation. He was saying that he would rather get in early, and he was quoting exactly this, perhaps not the numbers that you've just spoken about, and the fact that China is at 4-year highs, you have the Shanghai Composite at a 10-year high, and that reinforces the margin of safety, Neeraj, because like in the US, with 8% of the S&P accounted for by one stock, the margin of safety is very, very low. So all you need to have is one hiccup for that money to come flooding back.
Yeah, one is that, and two, I think the money was probably also not coming back because of our own internal growth woes, which are now being corrected meaningfully, yes, right? So that is the thing to keep in mind. So for the trade setup, I mean, the resistance at 25,000 in lieu of higher tariffs, very, very likely, right? You think of it almost as a no-brainer. Yesterday too, we went above 25,000 and just slipped below that at close. So you would suspect that there will be some resistance at the 25,000 mark. So no taking away that. And to Hiral's point, because she made that very important point, right? IT, and it may continue the uptick in light of the large underweight positions that the street currently has. Remember though, IT also came off the highs of the day yesterday, 2.8% high, ending up about 2.37%. So interesting to see. But if there is one sector that you may want to bet on currently because of rate cards, global exposure, blah, etc., it's probably IT. Let's see if it withstands the overall sideways to mildly downward possibility of the session today.